We're going to start with breaking news out of Thailand this morning. A total of 3 boys have been rescued from the cave this morning. 4 other boys were rescued Sunday, so that brings that total up to 7 boys now resurfacing from that cave. The team first went missing more than 2 weeks ago. Again, a total of 3 boys have been evacuated today. 5 boys and their 25-year-old coach are still trapped in that cave. We will keep you updated as more information comes into our newsroom. Later today, President Trump will announce his nominee for the Supreme Court to replace the retiring Justice Anthony Kennedy. Kennedy was a critical swing vote on the Supreme Court in key immigration, abortion, and gay rights cases. There could potentially be a confirmation vote on the president's nominee as early as this fall. Right now, speculation is he's choosing from Amy Coney Barrett, Brett Kavanaugh, Raymond Kethledge, and Thomas Hardiman. This week, President Trump will be meeting with NATO leaders in Brussels. Items on the agenda range from North Korea's nuclear threat to cybersecurity. While there, President Trump will spend time with leaders from France, Britain, Germany, Canada, and Turkey. The administration is focusing on cost sharing.
Happening today, leaders will meet to focus on school safety in Arkansas. It's for the 14th annual Arkansas Safe Schools Conference. Jordan Betts is joining us live here in studio to tell us more about it and how one school is making big changes to prevent the next school shooting.
Good morning, guys. The conference will focus on some of the best practices for school safety, security, intervention, as well as prevention. And it comes a week after the state's School Safety Commission handed over recommendations to the governor. One recommendation was to arm school staff. Now, next month, Heber Springs will have an armed staff member in every building. Other changes requiring school and high school students to carry mesh or clear backpacks. In a letter sent to the parents, the superintendent called these extraordinary steps to keep kids safe. Some parents say these changes are unfortunate, but not surprising.
I don't mind doing whatever they want to do, you know, for the safety of the kids.
Locks are being put inside the buildings. Middle and high school students will need now an electronic key card to get into the classes. So guys, again, the Safety School Conference starting this morning at the Wyndham Hotel in North Little Rock. Some of the people expected to be there are school safety security officers, teachers, counselors, school nurses, and even some people from the community. And the conference runs through Wednesday, guys.
All right, Jordan, thank you very much. A 17-year-old boy dies after falling into the water at Greer's Ferry Lake. Park rangers say he couldn't swim and wasn't wearing a life jacket. It happened Saturday morning. The Cleburne County Sheriff's Office says other people tried to help the teen until emergency crews arrived. A diver found his body 30 feet away from where he fell in.
Little Rock police still looking for the person who killed a 64-year-old man over the weekend. Police believe 2 young men walked up to Maurice Culberson as he sat in his car and they shot him. He was waiting for his brother to walk inside of a home near 13th and Jefferson. Police say it was a robbery that turned into a murder.
He gave the car, the money, whatever. He don't care. Because just like he tell me now, if I got it, I give it to you. Because tomorrow is not promised to nobody.
Police are asking anyone with information to come forward. This is the 21st homicide this year in Little Rock. An intersection in downtown Little Rock is gaining popularity, and with it, some traffic concerns. One corner of Capitol and Rock does not have a stop sign.
Fox 16's Rebecca Jeffrey spoke to people who live in the area who say whether driving or walking, the road can be risky.
I like the energy that downtown produces. I like being able to walk places with my son.
A Sunday stroll in downtown Little Rock is common for Chris East and his 4-year-old son.
Walk to the parks, walk to the libraries, walk to the museums.
But when they get to the intersection of Capitol and Rock Street, the walk can get a bit, well, rocky. Capitol Avenue does not have a stop sign here.
We have to wait for a lull in traffic in order to come across.
Traffic that's increased with local business developments like Fassler Hall and Dust Bowl.
There's been a lot of positive growth.
Revitalizing a corner that may now need some new safety features.
It's kind of dangerous.
Clark Hunter is the executive chef at Fassler Hall and says something needs to be done.
There's been like I think 2 or 3 people that have actually been hit by a vehicle.
We witnessed dozens of cars forced to inch up into oncoming traffic.
Sometimes it's kind of hard to see, you know, across the street until you get about halfway there, and then by that point you already have cars like on top of you.
but a solution could be simple.
I'd say the first step would just be to add a stop sign at this intersection, really a four-way stop at this intersection.
Helping safety move in the same direction as growth in downtown Little Rock.